Greetings! In this video, we would like to guide you through the download, installation, and registration processes needed to get our software, the Silver Snap Tool, ready for you to use. Here's an overview of what you will need. First, you will need a valid CARB tester ID. This should be obtained independently by taking the online training course and passing the online test administered by CARB. After passing the test, you'll receive your personal tester ID. Know that your tester ID will be associated with the email address you provide to CARB. If you regularly use several email addresses, please make note of the one you used for the online test. CARB will only accept submissions if they are sent using the email address noted in their records. Second, after purchasing the license for the Silver Snap Tool, you'll receive a delivery email containing several important pieces of information needed to download, install, and register your software. To connect to a vehicle, you will need a CARB-approved vehicle communication interface. Once you have installed the associated driver package, the Silver Snap Tool will automatically detect the interface. Finally, once you provide us with your tester ID and the associated email, we will also create an account for you on our DTS server. Once we receive your payment, we will send you an email that looks similar to this example. It contains the distribution number for your Silver Snap Tool license. If you purchase multiple licenses, this email will contain multiple distribution numbers. It will also show that we have created a user account for our DTS server, or if you have provided us with multiple tester IDs, user accounts for our DTS server. Remember that the user account must always match the email associated with the tester ID in CARB's system. We will come back to this email in a moment, but first you will need to set up your DTS account. In addition to the delivery email, we will send a welcome email to each DTS account holder using the email associated with each CARB tester ID. This welcome email is sent from confirmation@chdim.ra-automotive.net. If you do not see the welcome email in your inbox, please check your junk mail folder. Click on the link in this email. You should now see the welcome page for our DTS server. If your email is not already filled in, please enter it now and click Send Set Password Email. You will now receive a second email with a link allowing you to set your first password. Know that this link is only valid for a few minutes. If you do not see it in your inbox, please check your junk mail folder. Click on the link in this email. You should now see the next step where you can set your password. Take care to ensure that the password you set fulfills all password requirements. Then click Set Password. You have now successfully set your password. Remember, the credentials that you have set up for your DTS account are the same email and password combination that you will need to use in the Silver Snap Tool before you can submit snapshots. You can now proceed to install the software. We will now return to the delivery email. There you will find a link that you can use to download the Silver Snap Tool online installer. On this page, you will see a link to download the Silver Snap Tool online installer. Click on the link to begin your download and make note of the location where you saved the file. Then start the executable. In the event Windows prevents you from running the online installer directly, you can alternatively download it as a zip file. Then you can either open the zip file and double-click on the included executable, or you can extract the zip file and then start the executable. Windows might show a security warning to confirm that you want to run the installer. Please select Run. The online installer will first ask you to log in with your DTS account credentials. Enter the email address and the password you set before. The online installer will prompt you to select which CARB-approved interface hardware you have. Use the left and right arrows to find your interface hardware. Every interface hardware requires its own driver library to function, and the online installer will download and install the corresponding driver for you. In the event you already have the driver installed, you can select I have already installed a driver to skip this step. At the bottom, you will see a summary of the tasks that the Silver Snap Tool online installer will perform. Click Download and Install. The online installer is now downloading and installing the latest version of the Silver Snap Tool automatically for you. If you have selected an interface, the online installer will also download and install the drivers for it. Depending on the interface, it is possible that you will see a setup wizard to install the drivers. If this is the case, please follow the setup wizard to complete the driver installation. When the online installer is completed, click Close. After that, you will find the Silver Snap Tool icon on your desktop. Double-click on it and follow the upcoming registration wizard. This is the registration wizard. Click Next. Please enter or paste the distribution number from the delivery email and click Next. The next screen offers you several methods for registering your software. Use the online one. Click Next. Enter your email address and click Send Request. This will open a confirmation dialog. Confirm that you have read and accepted the terms of the privacy statement. Then click Continue. This will send an email to you with information about your license registration. You will not need to do anything with this email, but you might need to reference it in the future. Please keep it for your records. Select Launch Program Now and click Finish. Silver Snap Tool should now start. Congratulations! All necessary installation steps are now completed. If you have any additional questions or require any additional support, please contact us at sales@ra-automotive.net.